I'm Jeremy Sewall from Row 34 in Boston, and this is steamed little necks with scallions and garlic. I'm gonna do that again because that was horrible. I know when I suck. You don't have to tell me. My name is Jeremy Sewall from Row 34, and I'm making saison steamed little necks with parsley and scallions. Row 34 is a kind of everyday oyster bar. Our focus is oysters and beer and local seafood. And the name Row 34 comes from Skip Bennett, who grows Island Creek oysters. He was growing a new oyster and he didn't have a name for it as we were opening the restaurant. But he grows them in rows of cages out in Duxbury Bay. And the last row that he was growing these in was Row 34. Shooting a cookbook and writing a cookbook during a pandemic is certainly a unique experience. And so the photographer, who's a dear friend, Michael Harlan-Turkel, did all the shooting at our house. So we took over my house a couple days at a time, working on recipes for the Row 34 cookbook, and we ran out of some of the ingredients. This was originally going to be a white wine steam little neck dish, which is kind of a New Englander classic steamed clam dish, and we didn't have any wine. And we had saison that we had pulled home to drink, and so we said, just steam it with a beer, they won't see it in the picture. And then we ate it. And it was so delicious, I immediately went and rewrote the recipe with the saison in it instead of wine. All the recipes in the book are meant to be easy. I want to kind of take some of the hurdles of cooking seafood out of it for people. So first thing, we just heat up the oil a little bit, not crazy hot, and we have our scallions we're adding, and then a little bit of mixture of shallots and garlic. And we just put these in, and we want them just to saute gently until they just start to color a little bit. That great aroma is coming off the scallions and the garlic and the shallots. We just add our clams. Still plenty of room in there. I'm just gonna pour our beer in. For this we use saison, which is really kind of fruity and lots of aroma. So once they start to open, some of that nice briny liquid's gonna mix with that beer and all the vegetables, and it's really gonna create its own little kind of flavorful broth in there. So these clams are little necks, and they're grown in Cape Cod. Little necks tend to be towards the smaller side and a little firmer. The bigger you get, the chewier it gets, but not always bad. Some people love them that way. Okay, oh yeah, they're really starting to open. This is parsley butter. We just whip fresh parsley with soft butter, and it turns naturally green, and it's great flavor. And we just start taking these clams out, as they open, and then we're just gonna season the broth a little salt and pepper. And we're just gonna pour what's left just right over. We did save a few of these scallions that we sauteed with in the beginning. They're just so pretty. We're just gonna sprinkle a couple of those on top just to make it look nice. And you can't have steamed shellfish without toasted bread. It's the best way to eat the broth. You can drink it or just dip that toast in there and eat it.